Throwback Tag.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking Throwback Tag is quite your thing.
Throwback.
Shall we try it?
Yeah, let's try it.
Okay, question 1, Bez,
Yeah.
on the Throwback quiz. Question 1. What year were you born in?
1979.
1979. Work it out, viewers, work it out. Question number 2. Do you have any pictures of yourself of when you were younger? If you do, show them now.
Well,
just give it a minute and we'll be putting pictures up now.
yes, I do.
Here we go. Question number 3. What TV shows did you grow up watching? This will be big.
Okay.
Let's say you can only list 5 because you'll go on forever.
Okay, I used to watch Alf, the Peanut Nosed Alien, Small Wonder, the Brady Bunch. We had Sky One, we had cable.
You had cable, the flicky switch
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to watch Family Ties.
Family Ties.
Michael J. Fox. One more. Well, I did used to watch Different Strokes.
Different Strokes.
That's the one with what you're talking about, Willis.
What you talking about, Willis?
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 5 shows there.
5 shows.
All American.
That was good.
Yeah, thanks. Next.
You missed Blossom.
That's not when I was... What was the question?
When you was growing up.
Oh, what? That was from the 80s. Well, okay.
No.
What?
You can't have it.
I was 12 when Blossom was out.
Okay. Number 4. What did you want to be when you grew up, and do you still want to be that?
I wanted to be a number of things. I wanted to be an actress.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a private detective. I also wanted to be a spy. Actress, spy, detective, private detective.
That's the same thing. Detective, private detective.
Well, it's not the same thing. A private one, you work alone.
Okay.
That's the one that I wanted. I mean, I went through a really strange phase of wanting to be, you know, like a female job where you had a typewriter and a desk.
A secretary?
That kind of thing, yeah. I was really young and I just watched 9 to 5.
Female job?
Yeah.
Where you have a desk and a typewriter? A secretary? That kind of thing. I didn't even know what it was called. Do you still want to be any of those things, Caroline?
Well, I like acting.
Yeah.
So what, if you was going to offer me a job as a private detective, I'd take it. Or a spy.
Would you?
Or, yeah, any of them. Wouldn't you? If someone tried to recruit you now to be a spy, you wouldn't be one.
No.
Oh, right then, a private detective.
Maybe a private detective, because, I mean, spies get killed, don't they?
Not if you could.
I don't know how good I am. How do you know I'm not a spy?
How do you know I'm not a spy and I'm trying to recruit you? Undercover.
Oh, yeah.
It's took me 20 years.
Have I passed the tests?
No.
Number 5. Show a video of yourself when you were younger.
We haven't got one of them.
You won't have one of them, will you?
No.
Number 6. What were your favourite toys to play with?
I had a gem doll.
Gem. Was she like Barbie?
She was similar to Barbie, but
More
she had
funky, was she? Funky.
She had a little switch on the back of her neck.
Oh.
And when you switched it,
And we all?
and when she switched it, her red star earrings would flicker.
Oh wow. Number 7. What was the most embarrassing thing that you can remember doing? You must have loads.
Right, when I was at school, actually up until the age of about, I think I was probably about 16, 17 when I had my last, what do you call those things where it's an indication that you've got epilepsy?
Seizure.
You know, that is, yeah, no, not a seizure. No, just, it's another thing. That is you have epilepsy because you're having a fit. There's a little thing, like, do you know it's got a name like shadowing?
Oh, vacancy.
Yeah, like a
blank.
Yeah. So I used to
absence.
Yeah,
that's what they're called.
I used to have those.
Absences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you was younger at primary school, if you was like, when you got to be like 10, you could sit at the head of the table and you'd dish out their food.
Oh, the
to
servers.
the little kids.
Yeah.
I was at the head of the table and I'm dishing it out, so then you pass it along. And I had an absence. I had an absence while spooning out mash. And then when I came back from my absence, I had the service spoon in my mouth. Like proper, like chunk off the Goonies when he's having the ice cream and they have to prize it out.
I remember you telling me.
I had the absence and then I was like, the next person, do you want mash? And then everyone was like, that was embarrassing.
Yeah.
That was really embarrassing.
That sounds embarrassing. Number 8. Read something you wrote when you were in kindergarten. That's primary.
Well, I wasn't. Kindergarten's nursery.
Is it?
I think so, kindergarten
cop.
Anybody who was in my age bracket and did French at school, you might remember the textbook that you used was called a tricolor, which translated means 3 colour. Tricolour. It was probably tricolour.
I think it probably was.
But I just called it tricolor. And I wrote a song that went.
A song? I mean.
I think I wrote it one night when I was attempting homework because I never did homework.
Right.
And
I'm not going to do my homework, but for a girl that can't sing, I'm going to write a song.
Tricolor, tricolor, more and more. Tricolor, tricolor, I want you more and more. I want you every day and I read you every day. Tricolor, tricolor, more and more.
A song about a book? 9. 3 songs that you loved to listen to as a child.
Okay. She's got it.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, baby, she's got it. Borderline.
What's it?
Feels like I'm going to lose my mind. 'Cause you keep on pushing my love over the borderline. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
That she definitely does.
Oh, God.
What about one of the ones that you used to entertain the punters with? That sounds like you was a child star. Your mum's punters. Even better.
No, I used to dance for them. I danced for those. I didn't sing.
We better explain what your mum does.
Oh, no, I think it's better for her.
Okay. What was one of the funniest things you dressed up for Halloween when you were younger? Funny.
I didn't used to dress up when I was younger.
What?
I know, yeah. I never managed to run in the circles of fancy dress.
My mum once made me this amazing lizard costume.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was like full on head to toe as a lizard. Put your feet in it, lizard feet. It was a bit like what a onesie is today, but handmade with all lizard features. Big massive head with a lizard tongue coming out of it.
Oh, wow, that's good.
I won.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Once, for some reason, my school decided to do something for May Day. But I went in fancy dress.
What did you go as?
Well, I had to wear the dress that I wore as a bridesmaid. And then all I had, in addition to that, was a hat and a basket. Oh, it was crap. I really wanted to go dressed as Sandy from Greece. But after a makeover, you know, that black tight thing.
It was always after the makeover.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I always wanted to be dressed as Danny. Sandy! I've got it down to a T. Number 11. Tell a funny story of something that you remember happening when you were young. The roller skating one's quite funny. Was that you?
Probably. I roller skated a lot.
Did you roller skate and put your roller boot through a glass window at the shop?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was not. It wasn't an accident. I did it because I was angry.
Number
10.
12.
All right.
Are there any special things you've kept from when you were a child?
I've got an egg cup.
ADHD, I was going to say.
To be honest, it's not as if I've kept it. It's just survived. And then when I found it in a cupboard, I thought, oh, I'll put that on display. So I wasn't cherishing it. It just happened to survive the test of time. So now it's an heirloom.
I was cherishing it.
Oh, this!
Yeah, there you go, your bloody baby bracelet.
My baby bracelet.
Number 13. What was something weird you used to do as a child?
I used to eat chalk.
What's the scariest thing you remember that happened to you when you were younger?
The scariest thing that ever happened to me was the time I stayed in swimming baths longer than just one session. I was there with my dad and then he left. And then, all of a sudden, this bully. I was 11, she must have been about 15 or 16. I remember swimming and smiling at her because she was staring at me. And obviously
she had like some... She already knew what she was going to do.
I know, how awful's that?
How awful.
And she come up to me and then she just started ducking me under the water. Could you imagine if I'd have drowned?
She's got some sort of evil in her.
Yeah, I hope she's dead.
Last question then for the throwback tag is question 15. How is the world now different from how it was like when you were a child?
Well, it's a lot bigger now. No, it's coming in now. This is my favourite. We are the misfits. Our songs are better. We are the misfits. We're gonna get a jam.
What else?